Hello, I am Wheelhouse Rock, and this is Let's Play Total Annihilation. Last we left off, we had just captured a nuclear warhead plant, which is odd, seeing as though I don't think we ever use it in this campaign. Anyway, let's listen to this mission's narration.
Several months into the Rouge Pelt conflict, the Corps surprised the ARM commander by capturing and holding a number of ARM units. This was an unprecedented tactic for the Corps, who typically did not take prisoners. The captured units were allowed a brief communication with the commander, during which they indicated that the Corps had connected their pain receptors, usually left inactive in combat units. It appeared that the Corps intended to torture and kill them as a frightening demonstration for the remainder of the armed troops.
So apparently we learned that, when humans, keep in mind the ARM that people were playing as, are humans. They're not robots. And the Corps, the people we're playing against, they are basically humans that have transferred their mind into machines, and they are effectively immortal. But these are humans. They're clones because they keep on cloning their best warriors. But they are humans, and apparently they have pain receptors in their machines. And so even though the ARM aren't machines, their interface with the machines is almost as though they are becoming part of their machines, because their machines can feel pain, and they can feel pain through the machines. Anyway, so this is another quickie mission meant to hammer home that this campaign has mission variety. It does have variety, this campaign does, the vanilla campaign, but it doesn't explore all the things you could explore in a campaign. It's actually it's either base building or it's just mission destroying. There isn't too many missions like you have in Command & Conquer. It's just you have a set of units and you got to accomplish these tasks with a small set of units. It's pretty limited. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Sorry I had to adjust my mic in the middle of that. I'm also going to have to cough here in a second. Sorry for that. So you have your units here at the top. If you look at the mini-map in the upper left-hand corner, it says don't build, destroy, and they mean that. You have a whole bunch of units. You have some solar panels. You have energy storage. At the very bottom, you have these peewees that are going to die. You have basically three options with these peewees. You can try to have them escape. Just select them and go forward. But there are dragon's teeth in the way, and these cans are very good, and they will just destroy most of them. You can let them be massacred where you arrange your forces, or you can have them focus fire on specific units. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have about 4 target him. Let me go 4. Target him. Maybe about 4. Target him. About 4 target him. About 4 target him. And maybe about a few of you guys target him. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and unpause this. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have all my units go south. They're going to park right here and wait for these units to come north. You always have plenty of radar coverage. In fact, I don't know why you have radar coverage. Oh, you have an advanced radar tower. You have plenty of radar coverage for this entire mission, which is only about 2 seconds long. And then as they come up, I'm going to have my commander flank and start degunning people, especially the larger units like the Reapers. Those are huge tanks. And the cans, those are these guys. They're very lethal. Your commander can easily die in this mission. But if you do it right, it won't be so bad. So let's go ahead and watch these guys. Actually, I'm going to press Control-A to select, I guess I better wait for my peewees to die, because if I do Control-A or Control-W, it'll select them as well. Alright, let's watch my peewees die. Okay, that was nice and quick. Alright, Control-A to select all your units and have them move right down here. Your commander should go ahead and flank. He can easily get caught in other units. Units rub against units a whole lot in this particular thing. Go ahead and have a zipper get line of sight. You'll see there's a collection of units down here at the bottom. Shoot. Commander, get out of there. Alright. Oh! Fudge. Okay. I'm not going to just... I would stop the recording, but, I mean, you need to know when I mess up, right? I mean, you need to know when I just make stupid mistakes. I had my commander overextended there. Anyway, this is too short of a mission for me to really just fret about it. So I'm just going to restart this. Okay, resume. Okay, everybody, come up. Including the commander. Commander, hang back. I think this is the first time I've really died in that mission, but up until that point, I was doing the most efficient I had ever done in terms of making sure none of my units died or stayed dead. Alright, Zipper, keep on moving. As long as you have some good line of sight. I'm going to have my zippers come up this way. Commander, come up along the sides. Alright. Go ahead and advance. Kill the cans. Those guys are heavy DPS. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and issue the shoot all command. So they'll also destroy buildings. Now before we go on, I'm going to tell my spider... Alright guys, don't destroy all the buildings. I'm going to have my spider come and take this unit down here. You'll see there's one unit down here. I'm going to show you something real quick. Keep in mind that spiders, they were the people we tried to rescue in Mission 3. They can paralyze units real quick. Now if you tell your spider to go attack a unit, he won't do it very well. He's not good at tracking. As you can see, he's actually pretty terrible at shooting. It takes a few shots before you can paralyze people. I'm going to go and tell my commander to hold fire, and then I'm going to capture this guy. I'm going to press O for orders and C for capture. Also, you could have just pressed this on the mouse, but I like using keyboard shortcuts. Alright, so this is what the core's units look like. I just want to point out that the core, as I mentioned before, they are mostly robotic. And the game stresses how the core are pretty much robots at this point. They are more like programs in the Matrix. If you know that movie, they're more like programs in the Matrix than they are humans. They've been inside robotic bodies. They get copied and pasted. You know how the ARM clones their best warriors over and over. The core kind of copies. See, they've copied their consciousness onto a program, basically, and they call that patterning. And so they can copy that pattern over and over. And so, oh, I'm getting hit by meteor showers. This is Rouge Pelt, and you get hit by meteor showers a lot. I would, anyway, later on, one time I started this mission, and, I was just pelted by meteor showers right at the start, and I lost half my units. Or maybe 1/4 of my units. Anyway, later on you'll be introduced to what's called the core consciousness, and it's not as though it's like a hive mind or anything. It's like it's a disembodied digital bureaucracy. I guess a close equivalent in Marvel Comics would be the Supremor, basically the supreme consciousness of the Kree Empire. But he's a person. But the core consciousness is not a person, it's just a group of people inside one big shell. Alright. I'm going to turn on... I'm going to go ahead and have them destroy these other buildings. Alright, that was the mission. So anyway, I tried to introduce... Oh, look, nice little pre-rendered cutscene. You can see that looks like a Zeus in the lower right-hand corner. In the lower middle, that looks like the can. Anyway. So I tried to put in some gameplay story elements just so you know the storyline. There isn't much of a storyline, like I said. That's why this game I don't think did as well against StarCraft. Anyway, so that's our score. Yay, pretty quickie mission. Anyway, thanks for joining me. This has been Let's Play Total Annihilation with me, Real High Stock Rock. Join us next time. Where we will be climbing a ramp. Anyway, till then, be well, be happy, and be good. Have a nice night. Bye.